what do you do when yourname.com is taken? Here are 5 alternative URLs if someone took yourname.com. If you're new here, I'm Heidi Dean, and I help actors just like you rock their online presence. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit that little bell so you know when I have a new video just for you. Guys, obviously the best and first choice for your actor website is your first name, your last name.com. But let's be real, that may not be an option, especially if you have a very common name. Here are some alternatives. First, you can add a hyphen just like this, and with just one small change, you'll be able to get the exact domain name you want. A large amount of your website traffic as an actor will come from users who search for your brand name. It's what they call navigational search. That's why it's important to have your brand name as an actor present in your URL. Adding a hyphen is a great example of this. Also, a pro tip here, try to think about what someone would put into search to look for you. They would start with your first name and your last name. So when you're coming up with a URL or even a social media handle, it's usually better to have your name in the front, not in the back. And that's why the hyphen method works. It is harder to say out loud, but it can help you rank #1 in Google search for your name and your website. Give me a like if that makes sense. Next, we can add a verb like HeidiDeanActs.com or HeidiDeanSings.com. There are a lot of possibilities here depending on what you do in the business. This is another example that will help you show up in search for your own name because your brand name is present in the URL and it's in the front of the name, not the back. A similar thing to do is to add a noun to your name that extends your brand. The most obvious example is HeidiDeanActor.com. It could also be HeidiDeanActress.com, HeidiDeanTV.com, HeidiDeanFilms.com, HeidiDeanVoiceActor.com. You have to make sure you don't throw in just any old word to extend your brand. It has to be relevant and say something about you as an artist. Number 4, try a different domain extension. So say you can't get yourname.com, well try yourname.actor, .tv, .me, or .net. All right, so I just gave you 4 examples that will still help you show up in search, which is kind of the point, right? Let me give you a few more just in case those other 4 don't work for you. Next, you can add a location. So if you're an actor that might always be in a location, so say maybe you're a theater actor, you live in New York, you're really pursuing Broadway, well then adding a location like New York or New York City, HeidiDeanNewYork.com might be an option for you. And another idea, if none of these other ones work, is adding a middle name or middle initial to your name in your URL. You know, someone might have yourname.com, but it's not as likely that they're gonna have your middle name and your middle initial as well. So there you have it. Which one are you currently using? Or which one are you going to try out today? Let me know in the comments below. And since you had trouble getting your URL, I bet your social media usernames were tricky as well. This video will give you 15 username hacks on social media when someone's taken that name, and this video here will tell you what to put on that actor website. Until next time, I'll see you on social. Bye.